The Magnus. Look at all these stats. 2 circlets, 2 ironwood branches. +6 to all attributes. That's great. 18 attributes. That's 9. That's 10.8 damage at level 1.
Universal.
Very good stats.
You know, Execration might be losing games, but they definitely have some great voice line meta. You know, they do a good job on that one here.
That is true. Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck.
No matter what, if they just take this experience and then go back to their DPC and continue to place, they have a chance of making TI.
Yep.
Just need to like maybe like one tournament they need to like place for extra points. I think.
Keep doing
and
well in the
sitting
league.
a lot better.
That's an interesting ward they placed there, up by the small camp, and to the side of that dire outpost. Just keeping an eye on like when you're farming.
Exactly. I saw one on the other side of the map actually. One time, basically the opposite side of the map. Same thing.
Same idea.
It's just it's nice for the camps, but also to help spot when people rotate in from after the teleports.
Yeah. That's a good one. Well, they're going to move past the ward placed down from Execration. They know they're swarming the river for this rune right now. Shanks, does he dare risk it? No, he's going to keep the Fable, and he wins the click battle anyway. Quinn can't get there in time. And which one is remaining? That will be, yeah, for Palos. So we got 3 for 1.
Execration currently winning.
GG.
Good luck coming back from that.
See if they can manage it here. All right, Ace has some high aspirations this game already in his quick buy. He currently has Vanguard Radiance queued up. He is ready to play versus this Phantom Lancer. It's also really good versus Storm, too.
Now. Yeah, all this extra evasion. I think you end up getting like 23 or 24% evasion when you add the two together. So it's a cool build. I've never seen somebody do it before, but it does give them a lot more chance to beat the PL, basically. Like, rather than saying, I'm going to go Andamitis, he's like, oh, I'm just going to actually ruin PL's game here. And right off the bat, they're doing a great job. PL's very low. Great harassment.
How on earth? How did he get so low? Just from...
It was he glimpsed him the moment he walked up. He ate an entire Scorched Earth, which is 200 magic damage. And Tofu's just been wailing on his ass, too.
Damn. That is crazy. I would not have expected it to be that effective so quickly. That's a lot of regen they have to burn through right now.
It is, yeah.
Prayers in chat for Bob right now. Spam this blob to help out Bob. That's the one you guys can go with. We got to help Bob. All right, he needs the Spirit Bomb. He needs some energy here so that Bob can have a good game and Execration can feel okay. So C fans get to work.
He's already pretty low here. Unfortunately, he does have his bottle coming, though. So
look, his courier even looks like the blob emote, guys. Like, just spam the blob. It's going to be great.
Interesting choice to use bugs to represent your courier.
You should be using the
screw under tower. Luck Shanks.
Yeah, it's not looking too good here. A little bit of the old arcane curse. Dropping low. Oh, nice. Okay, he's going to be all right there. Up of the tango. Cannot get too close there to Drachos. He throws out the shockwave, but he does survive.
Yeah, I was hoping to interrupt a healing salve, it looks like.
Yeah.
Doesn't get it. Bob. Really thinking about fighting Quinn here. He's thinking about it. Trying to get one more deny if possible, but yeah, Quinn will be fine here. Back on the top lane. They still don't know what Ace is doing, but they will learn. I really hope he commits to this, dude. I'm so jacked to see him go Radiance offlane.
Oh, I think it's happening.
It's like legit a pub build, but I love when this happens, when there's like actually a good time to go a pub build and teams pull it out at the perfect moment instead of just autopiloting every game. Makes for such cool games.
Ace has enjoyed being a bit of a greedier Doom, so, you know, no Midas Octarine. We're just going to Radiance it up. I am into it.
I don't even think... Is it fair to call it greed? I don't even think he's that greedy. He's like just so fucking good that it looks like he's greedy because his net worth is always high. That's what it feels like to me with this player, genuinely. Him and Tofu, like, they just win their lanes, man.
The grind, the constant pub grind. I wonder if they've patched that yet, if they can queue together yet. This is the whole like immortal picking thing. You know, that's a Gaming Gladiators debuff right there. And well, there's a debuff right there as Quinn gets the first blood on the Bob. The blob spam was not enough, everyone. Needed a little bit more. Here's back up top. Ace will get the final hit there. On to Palos. And things begin to fall apart in the 3rd minute. Once more here for Execration.
Yeah, that's a tough one. And he's almost got his Vanguard as a result, which means that the hopes of harassing Ace out of this lane is basically gone. I mean, he's got Ice Armor on top of that too, so 22 attack speed slow if you try to hit the guy. And with Vanguard on top of that, good luck. Good luck. It's going to take a while to get the Radiance finished, though. So that big opening could change things.
Oh, look at this replay here, too. Just so you can see it. Ooh, easy. But that range
was actually
hit
a
him.
little close.
Yeah.
The slight dodge that tower hit, so there was a chance maybe that Quinn dies to that, but ends up surviving, and Bob's going to be sad. But Bob's last hits are still pretty high. He's got 7 more denies than Quinn does, so I wouldn't be surprised if the network's kind of close. Yeah, it's not that far off. About 250 gold. It matters, but won't do everything.
He's got to hold it together for quite a bit longer, but there's going to be much help here. That is for sure. And before the IO is going to rotate over, Palos is going to be needing a lot of space in this game as he is a Phantom Lancer. Oh, just getting some space here for the last hits. Trying to stay relevant as the Flame Guard comes out from Quinn. He is burning a lot of damage here onto Bob. 3 points in that Flame Guard. Not easy for Bob to get through it.
Yeah, definitely a less typical build here for Quinn, but I mean, that's going to make him a lot more effective against the Storm Spirit, basically. Doesn't have to worry about trading hits nearly as much.
Jeez, speaking of trading hits, man, Ace does not care. That tower is hitting him, in case you guys are confused. I know his health bar is not moving, and it's slowly whittling its way down here. He tanked about 25 shots or something there as the Ice Armor is reapplied. And the next wave moves onto the tower, and so does Ace.
He's getting 3 armor from Devour, 4 armor from Ice Armor, and then he's got a Vanguard on top of that. So, yeah, good luck killing this guy here. His only weakness right now is straight up just mana. By spamming Ice Armor, he's running out a bit more. Palos just getting beat on here.
He's got to find something. He tries to go into Tofu, see if they can turn that all. There's no rotations to help. He's going to fall. The break creeps, they do their best to try and help. Maybe it's going to hand a free kill to Bob as he rotates in. That is a little bit nice. Gets glimpsed back. That's going to help him get back to lane faster. So at least some benefit for them. But it's a Phantom Lancer that they are depending on for this game. Currently, he is at the bottom of the cores.
Yeah, that's a tough one. And the other issue is when he doppelgangs, you know which one's real because he's tethered to him. So it's almost better if Io untethers while he uses doppelganger to give him a chance to juke, maybe. But it wasn't going to make a difference in that case.
No.
But definitely something to maybe keep in mind in the future.
Oh, classic game Gladiators. They bring 2 heroes to the room at 6 minutes, but it is still secured by Shanks. Unfortunately, it's going to cost him his life. The glimpse
and his
back.
brains.
And his brains. That's right. -2 starts now as Bob gets a little bit of help here from a tethering in Carlo. Unfortunately, he might have just sacrificed himself. There's a glimpse in 5 seconds. There's a tether in 3, but there's a root right now. And Carlo sliced on down. A little fried up shish kebab here to the Flame Guard of the Ember Spirit. And Palos, well, he is hitting creeps at least.
He is, yeah. 1k disadvantage right now. Not the end of the world for the Execration side. What's Tino doing bottom? He's got his Vanguard. He's going to have his boots up. He's harassing Magnus a little bit, but yeah, they're both doing fine here. Actually, Magnus has way more level experience. He's got about half a level over him, but yeah, net worth they're dead even. So that part's going well for Execration. We'll see if they can turn Centaur into something. He's going for the max retaliate build. Watch the Major, the Lima Major, and he's like, stats over retaliate? Hell no, it's got buff.
Go time. Mid lane, it's also go time for Bob as he throws the pullet onto Quinn, but no real concerns there. Shanks is nearby, but not enough to do anything about it. As they will TP in Carlo for the refill. At the same time, Quinn going to do his own TP plays here as he is an Ember Spirit. Get a zip right back in that lane. Draccio just moving around the camps right now with 3 points in Empower. He's going to head on over to the well. Enjoy the benefits of the well wishes and 1.5 mana regen per second. Look at that mana fly back into his bar.
Just
as there's a fight in the mid lane. And Tofu grabbed up here. Oh, nice. Able to grab the kill there from Execration. Finding their second one of the match. But will it cost Bob his life? It's looking like it might. Shanks, the throwback under the tower. Quinn, he's got another slight in just 1 more second. Ooh, he might be able to turn something here. Has he used the roots early, though? And Bob, he's got 7 armor. Quinn dropping low. Surely this time they can get the kill. What just happened? Bob? Bob? Bob.
Oh, no. Not
Bob.
again.
Bob. Bob. Dude.
Look, it's only fair.
Dude.
It's literally only fair.
Yeah, but at least Bob would have had the kill. He just stopped moving.
I thought he would go for the slight earlier, and he didn't. So I was like, oh, Quinn's just being smart. He's choosing to run away. And
yeah,
that's it.
That must have been it. Unluck. Oh, look at Quinn. Look at him in the cam right now. I could have got away. Could have done it.
He might have. I mean, he wasn't going to have TP, though. It would have truly. He had no remnants. His mana was kind of low. He could have slight dodged something for sure, but
I think he might have been able to slight dodge and get denied in the neutrals, though. Kind of annoying. 'Cause he was
I guess
really
he was pretty
low.
low. Yeah. Yeah, he would have had to run to the large camp. Maybe suicide. It's all right. Get Bob needs this.
He does. Yeah,
Had a rough-
give Bob
had a
something here,
rough day.
guys. Yeah, very unfortunate here. A couple DCs as we try and sort things out. Look, the game's just too good right now, guys. Oh, well. Oh, no. What? The Doom just comes out the second we unpause up top. I'm not sure what was going on there. I'm sure Palace was not trying to be within Doom cast range, but Ace says, if you get my mid, I'm taking your carry for it as well. And he's going to go down. The Stampede cannot save him, and they also can't get the deny in time. Tofu actually grabs the last hit.
Yeah, Glimpse helped a lot there. Faded Brooch, Arcane Boots now in Doom, so now he doesn't even have mana problems anymore. He no longer has Radiance queued up.
What?
But please, Ace, come back for it. I don't know.
Ace?
He shift queued. He probably shift queued his Arcane Boots and he removed the queue, but it's coming. He would not let us down like that.
No, he would not. He most certainly would
There's
not.
no way he would bait us.
I'll be very upset.
In their defense, though, a very fast Crimson Guard could mean that Peel does 0 damage.
It would
for
be
20
really
minutes.
good this game. But hey, if he doesn't do any damage, he just makes more illusions, right? I mean, I'm just talking over Shanks dying because, I mean, it's not really a surprise at this point in the day. As Ace continues his triumphant march towards these Dire heroes, Carlo forced to hop over to the Dire range creep to attempt an escape here. There is no more cancel, so he does TP out alongside Bob. So they're out of there, but that's a Storm Spirit escaping from a fight while he has an Arcane Rune, and that is not a good situation.
Oof. Yeah, and he got Glimpse back there. I think he did pause a little bit after he TP'd in. But yeah, the Glimpse just yeeted him all the way back. Big bummer there.
He might get hit with another one here if he tries to jump onto Tofu, who just stole his bounty rune, but I don't think he saw him in the nighttime. Just walk away.
There you go, Ace.
In here.
A lot of
see if they
armor.
can finally deal with this, and it's just a global silence.
Sick.
Pretty great protection. The hoof stomp was there, but not able to be used. So off he goes. Quinn picks up a couple of creeps down bottom. Dyrachyo has just been moving around the map farming. 0-0-0. Only 73 last hits. A little bit of a slow start for this mag. Just because he's only last hitting, a lot of jungling as well. So he doesn't have that much to show for it.
It's funny to talk about him being like low net worth when he's like matching the highest net worth on the enemy team. It's just
True.
that Doom is like so far ahead
Yeah.
that it looks very... Okay, queued the Radiance up. We're on, baby.
There he is.
Back on the menu. Here we go.
Little team talk.
And they're not going to see this shit coming. And, you know, like, do you think he's going to save all of this money or do you think he's going to buy the Relic? All right, they're diving mid. That's more
I
important.
think he just saves. Tofu does go down. All right. I mean, Quinn is the one who started this right now. And kind of baited his teammates in a little bit. Pig pull popped out here from the silencer. Of course, they know there's no global right now, so there's a chance to get aggressive here from Execration. Quinn moving up towards the high ground, zips right back, and there's no catch on that side of the tower, so he can walk it away. And Bob's going to have to go home and get some mana, but at least it's a kill, and at least it went to Storm. Dyrachyo goes for the RP play under the tower. A lot of damage, but there's no one TPing. I don't know, miscommunication or something, but that is definitely a tip if I am Tino.
Yeah, that's big miscommunication for sure. Nothing else makes sense.
Wait, did he?
But what
Dude, oh my god. I thought Shanks had 6. Oh, he just cast Shockwave now anyway.
stealing RP feels good.
Jumping back in. There's the skewer down under that tower. The zip in from Bob trying to find the damage on Dyrachyo. Ace comes through. The Doom is thrown down onto Bob. Now Dyrachyo also just walking it away, but Carlo, the heals, maybe has the save, needs a couple more right-click kills. Dyrachyo runs through the small gap. It's just the kobolds, though. He's going to be able to make his way through them. That's what the problem. But the Fade Bolt is found from Shanks. Quinn wants to grab a kill onto Tino. They're going to ditch him. Just let him go, they say. Try and get everybody else out of this situation. Shanks going to run into Tofu, so Tofu going to have a glimpse back here possibly. He does eventually die there. I had already given up for dead. Tofu still has glimpse. There it is, right back down towards the river. So Shanks going to get body blocked. Damn. Easy.
It was close. He almost got juked. He had one slight chain, and he went for it, and it did latch, but maybe felt confident. But yeah, didn't quite have vision there. I don't think. Yeah, this ward didn't spot him either, so it was close.
And
good attempt by the Dire squad.
The worst part of all that was that the delay in that kill there on Shanks meant that Seller got there in time for his second steal of some int this game. Even dumber there as, yeah, Observer pointing out there. We still have a Wisdom Rune on the Radiant side. Sometimes you're winning so hard, you can't even go back and get it. Not worth giving up the territory.
Yep. And the Relic is up on the Doom here.
Let's go.
His opponents can see what he's got if they spot him here. Opting for Scorched Earth damage talent. He's here to farm, baby. 80 damage per second from Scorched Earth. The Radiance is going to do, what, 55 is it at now? Yep, 55 damage.
I'm literally shaking. You know, I see this Doom, I'm done.
They should be scared, dude. That's going to be a lot of mischance, a lot of damage. Dealing with those PL illusions.
Well, He's going to do his best to keep hitting and keep propagating right now on Palos, as he is found by Quinn and Tovu. This is a tough situation to get out of. Even get the ultimate jukes. He sends a couple left and right, but he stays in the middle. And that means Tofu just drops the static storm on top of him, and it's just a repeat of the last game. Tofu, static storming, Palos. They zip in here, but the global silence can help them escape. Quinn not sure if he wants to escape. Tofu gets out in time under the cover of that silence. They can't cancel his TV. Dota2 actually charges right through the zipping Bob. But now Quinn's coming back. He's low on mana, but if they sync everything up together, I don't think Bob gets out of this one. He tries to taunt to make it feel like it was better than it was. But he's going to follow his carry to the grave.
Okay, nicely done. Well, it works out solid. Once again, Celery's ultis have been amazing so far. These globals, like the way they're playing around them have just been impeccable. It's like global gets cast and they TP you right away. They just know what their limits are and how to use the skill. They're basically using that as a like cut your losses ability, basically. It's like one less kill here, one less kill there over the course of 6-8 minutes. You know, that's a lot of gold net worth. So they're just getting the pickoffs that they want, and they're minimizing the kills that their opponents can get. So harder and harder for Storm to snowball.
That's why Execration want to get back into this one, though. They go for the smoke. They're grouping up. They found themselves Quinn. The Flame Guard is stolen here, trying to get any damage that they can. Can they stop this guy? No more remnants left in the tank here. Quinn, though, jumping his way out. Jumps back in there with the little bit of slight, though, and they will finally grab that kill. Huge for them right now. Shank actually getting the bounty on that one. Bob zips forward. They're trying to get Topo here, too. Pig pulls away to the left. Bob getting low. There is a lot of silences on him, and Duracho wants the final hit. Grabs it there. Arlo and Tino grouped up here. They're going to have to leave Shanks for dead. He just skewered a couple heroes. It's going to be a double kill here for Duracho as they just make their way back to this tower.
Yeah. Tough one for Quinn there. Walking in, no smoke. His opponent smoked. His opponents knew that somebody was there ready to use spells. He was not able to react in time. And he was like inside trees when they jumped on him too, which made it even harder. So nice kill getting that. Unfortunate for him, he didn't have a remnant down, but he's fine. His net worth is still solid. His team's dominating. I'm sure Radiance is up. It is. Ace is just ready to do the damage. He's going to go BOTs after. Now we're getting the greed, baby.
Yeah, it's definitely a good-looking game for him. And, well, Palos in a stack storm, but this time it is only Tofu, so it feels pretty great. Unfortunately, the high mobility of Quinn brings him in here. They do have a ward on the high ground, so able to use that to play around a bit here for Quinn. Carlo thinks about heading over that boundary. Thankfully, does not grab it. Heathers himself over to Palos instead. They're going to keep control of these camps right now as Quinn also farms nearby, but they got to keep Palos farming. Got to get this guy absolutely huge because he's already up against it with this Ace Doom.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard. Between him having like Ice Armor and Vanguard, his survivability is just going to be fantastic. What's he going next? Boots of Travel's up. He's queuing up BKB, so just standard stuff. And he just assembled his Arcane Boots to put the energy booster in his backpack or in his inventory. I don't know if he'll turn that into anything soon. Maybe something like an Octarine, but Octarine's a lot worse this game because he doesn't have Midas.
Yeah.
So I don't even think I want to see Octarine this game. His build is definitely going to be different. Maybe something like a Shiva's would be cool. Just like more AoE. It'd solve some of his mana problems. Give him a little magic resistance. Just a little bit of baby magic resistance. And attack speed slows are fantastic against both Storm and PL. So, more.
Well, the global silence is popped out here this time. They're using it offensively to get this kill onto Bob. They're going to secure it.
Nice.
No global to save it from Tino. Tino actually going to use it offensively?
Well, didn't like that.
Nope. Did not find whatever they were looking for. Not sure what the plan was, but the plan failed. And he's going to immediately come down to the bottom lane here. They have a relocate play here. They're going to jump onto Quinn. Sun is there. He's got the barrier protection, as you can see, keeping him alive. And Quinn just wants to turn. I got Flame Guard. I got a Shield Rune. I am pretty tanky, he says. That was their carry. That was Palos getting zipped and zapped to his near death. They hop over onto Shanks. He has the Stolen Remnants, but he can't use them right now with that Doom. Heather back there from Carlo trying to survive, but they're just burned into Ace. And meanwhile, there's a TP out. Ace grabs that kill. They will not be able to grab Tino. Palos is on the run. Can't even kill Celery. Help of the Ice Armor there from Ace as they chase this poor Phantom Lancer. He's going to try his best to juke into the trees, but there's just nothing. It's inevitable. And back on the top half of the map, Bob is just getting smacked by Duracho for so much damage. No chance of a kill, but that is frightening to see.
Yeah, the Shadow Blade is... Oh, and he's actually gone lots of stats points, and I realize he's 141 with stats. Which actually, I didn't even think about stats with Universal Heroes.
Nuts, actually.
But it makes so much sense. You're doing 3 plus 0.3. So every stat point, you're getting 3.3 damage instead of 2. So it's even better for these Universal Heroes than it was before. Very cool to see this. And yeah, with the Shadow Blade, he just gets on top of his opponents all the time. And now he gets a Vambrace. That's another 20 attributes. So another 22 damage. Sorry, 12 damage.
That's a pretty cool play, I gotta say. As, again, they're trying to escape here, but the glimpse is there, and you already used the doppelganger, so just gonna go down. Yeah, a lot of people trying out Magnus. Not a lot of people doing this. I see TA2000 and Gunner trying out the stats still, but Dracho there too, making it work. Now, this time, Quinn able to get out of look like sure death. Now, they've used so much on Quinn. There's not a lot left in the tank of Execration, but they're trying to get the damage out. And, yep, killing spree now for Quinn. Carlo dropping low. Quinn still so low as the glimpse comes back on Latino, but the glimpse it now kills these days, so Topo will get the bounty on that one. And Shanks is just running as fast as he can.
He's fast as hell.
Apparently, he's going to get out.
Faded, Brooch, Tranquils, Windlace, and a drum. This dude is speedy. I wish the movement speed, it's also nighttime, so he had an extra 15 on top of that. But yeah, they cannot take it to the Doom here. Doom did 3,200 damage in that fight. Ember did 1,700. And his only spells cast were Scorched Earth and War Stomp. That's it. I just stood there and they just died.
Walk at him.
Yeah, he is a beast, dude. The Radiance really makes him the actual carry this game.
So ridiculous right now.
Got Silver Edge on Magnus looking for a kill. Went for the Skewer cooldown talent.
Okay, cool.
But not the Skewer ability.
I like the Skewer cooldown with still having points available in the stats. I'm surprised he didn't take that first, to be honest. But a steal here on the last word. They're going to glimpse back Eno. And Dracho just skewers back over to make sure he gets the kill. Oh, the telekinesis. He's going to have to hand over to Quinn this time. Up jumps in. Instantly global silence here. Dracho just holding the RP, waiting for the end of this one. Gonna throw it down. Down goes Bob. He's been robbed in this game again. He's a sad man. And that is 3 kills for Quinn and the crew of GG.
Tough one here. And in the meantime, Doom is hitting creeps, of course.
Right, yeah. As one should.
I like the Bullwhip. Bullwhip pickup was very good here. He needed that mana regen badly. All of this. And he's going to go with Shiva's build. And then finally into Octarine, which makes sense. Yeah, going to Octarine earlier would have been definitely inferior, but Shiva Octarine feels good.
This Shiva's is just so good this game, too. And Dracho actually being hit right now. This is one thing Palace does have. If you are isolated, he can get that big damage with the help of his teammates. And he does not get the kill. Shanks with the steal. What is happening? Help this man. That was a massive bounty. Although he'll still get quite a bit just for being nearby. It's going to cost Tino his life, but they're finding something for this Phantom Lancer who is desperately trying to finish out a Manta and have some chance at surviving these engagements.
Yeah, that's very needed. Whether it's Global Silence or Slight Chains or other things, Glimpse back. Got to get dodge that stuff. Very, very important for them. They're still super, super far ahead, though. I just can't stop looking at Doom. I'm like, I just want to see him hit creeps continuously here.
Yeah,
and he can do this like AFK farm thing and then just teleport in.
It's just Spectre.
So yeah, very similar. That's good.
Just running around with a Radiance and showing up. There's no point. It's all about Ace, let's be honest.
His build is the coolest. Not that it's complicated. Like, I feel like every player has done this build on Doom at least once.
That's true.
Just seems so obvious. I got all this gold. What should I do with it?
I'm looking forward to seeing the Harpoon here. That's only 284 gold away. Not an item we've got to see too much quite yet. We saw it picked up a couple times. I think I saw it used maybe like twice.
It seems pretty good. It's definitely not a rush item. It's definitely bad there, but as like this like mid-game gap close item is like a blink alternative or a blink addition.
Yeah.
I think it has a lot of good value there.
It's cool with like Disruptor. It's like little plays where you're trying to keep people involved and like little static storms or something. Yeah. It's not like a huge pull or anything, but definitely seems like niche situations. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, it definitely really helps melee heroes feel relevant over ranged heroes who just seem to have the better ability to like disengage and keep you far away from you lately. It wasn't always the case, certainly. It depends on items that are in the game and other variabilities, but yeah, Harpoon pretty solid right now.
Looks like they're going to try the Tormentor here on the dire side. No Radiant heroes nearby, so they can do this. Now, we discussed earlier the nerf that the illusions don't help share the damage anymore, but it is just the first Tormentor, so with everyone involved, pretty easy to grab, and it's going to be Io who gets the shard, so totally fine. I feel like Rubik would have been better for them in this case to try and get Palos out of these static storms.
Assuming he's not global silenced, of course.
Yes, true.
Dracho looking for a jump.
Tofu also just coming in here with the Glimmer Cape, trying to find something nice. Palos going to have to
see him now.
Make his big plays with this Manta. Does he go for it? No, he goes for the free one.
Doppelgang.
Makes it easy. Imagine if he did the Manta instead of the Doppelganger. That would actually be disgusting. But and then he couldn't get the high ground because he used the Doppelganger instead of the Manta. He dies. He had to go for the high skill play. It was the only way to survive.
Yes, he did. The harpoon into RP is very cool, I gotta say. Like, you basically just have this Echo Saber, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna buy Diadem, which is fine, and a 1,000 gold recipe, and now we just don't need Blink.
That's crazy.
It's like a very cheap Blink, really.
On a universal hero Diadem, too. This is good, guys. This is a good build.
Yeah, it's a lot of stats. 30, 46 stats from Harpoon. So that's quite a lot. It's like 23 plus 4.6, so like 27 damage plus it gives 15 damage. So it's like a 40 damage item. But really, it's about the utility of using your skills without having to rely on Blink. You can be taking damage, you can use this shit.
Yep.
You can pull them to your allies. They can be running away after you already engaged, and you can gap close it. It's a cool.
You don't have to buy a
solution.
statless item like Blink. Feels great.
Yeah.
Smoked up, wrapping around here. They're going to find Tufu and Quinn, but it's the jump into the backline. They jump onto Celery. Golden Silence wasn't available here, though, so this is a bit of an expensive target to go on considering the lack of spells. They're still going on Celery, trying to find this pick. I don't know if that RP missed. That was not an RP. I don't know what that noise was. Thought I heard an RP. That's all right. Oh, it was stolen RP. Thank you very much, Observer. That explains it. I was like, man, I could have swore I heard an RP. The Doom is now out.
Still Doom.
On to Tino. And Duraccio going to help clean him up as they do manage to get a kill onto Tofu. But unfortunately, it has come at the cost of Palos. And Bob is going to go down to Quinn.
Okay.
Same time.
Almost looks so good. I mean, they jumped the fight on the silencer, but he lived so long before he finally went down. They did a great job chasing, but and trying to escape, but they survived. And at that fight actually felt a little bit mediocre for Doom, in my opinion. He just spent a lot of time running away. Like, everyone's HP and heal is high enough now where his AoE damage doesn't quite feel as important.
Oh, man. I thought he was going to get
Until he
out.
does this.
Yeah, until he
teleports on his
too.
teammates. Like, please, team, initiate anywhere. I'm happy.
What an item. How does he have bots too and Shivas already? My goodness. He is massive.
He's really massive.
He has enough for almost Octarine now.
He's 6 slotted at like 30 minutes.
What the? It's I mean 25 minutes? Oh my god.
Yeah, he's very farmed. It's got to be like
He
a
doesn't
GPM
even have a
record somewhere.
Midas. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I would be curious to see like net worth records for Doom without Midas, and this has got to be one of them.
Yeah, this is just absurd. Oof. I definitely pity Execration right now. I love how Ace is just on the Radiant side of the map. Like, this game is so easily closable right now, and he is just trying to pump his numbers as Quinn is chasing Palos. Nice juke here. It is working right now from Palos. He has tricked Quinn as he goes after the wrong one. All right, Palos, well done, well done. Unfortunately, Celery, let's see. Nice, Quinn comes up to back him up here. Celery came into a dangerous spot, I gotta say. Now Quinn, seeing if he can help battle out inside the Static Storm.
Oh my god.
They get the final bit of damage. Quinn does pay for it, but at least they got the Phantom Lancer. Still a win, of course, for Execration, considering the situation they're in. And Tofu, that is not a shield rune. That is a Ghost Scepter, just so you're aware, as they're going to trade lives here. Rune for Disruptor, but now it's Ace, the big farmer. 21,000 net worth. Marches onto the high ground. He doesn't care about towers or norms of society.
Oh, sick, dude. And he didn't even go the Doom cooldown because he knows it's not as much about doing Doom. He's like, I'm going Scorch Earth cooldown. So now his Scorched Earth is up for 16 out of 23 seconds. So he's running around at max movement speed, like all the time, doing an extra 80 damage. And when he finishes his Octarine, the cooldown's going to be even better.
All right.
I mean, like close to perma uptime, dude.
I'm calling it now.
Really quick.
I'm calling now. They're going to change the shard to be a Scorched Earth shard. And we're just going to be Scorched Earth Dooms everywhere.
I mean, when he gets this Octarine, his Scorched Earth cooldown's going to be 17.25 seconds, and the uptime is 16, Trent. This shit is actually going to be on the whole time.
Just hellfire. Everywhere is hell.
Everything pays off in the end. His Arcane Boots turned into Energy Booster, eventually turned into Octarine, which now gives him mana regen and HP regen. It's beautiful. And he's got Blink.
There it is. That is pretty gross to look at, I gotta say. Does Quickening Charm still exist? It does, right? Nice. Okay, tier 3.
Oh, the Cloak of Flames, dude.
Okay, all right, never mind. We're good. All right, perfect.
We just do some math really quick
What
here.
the?
45
Dude, this is disgusting.
55. That's 100 plus. So he does 180 magic damage per second in a radius of like the whole screen practically. No, that's not true, but still, it's bonkers.
All right, this is funny. And now he wants to
Just
find
by
an
standing
overwhelming
there.
blink. Yeah, just by imposing his will upon them. Dracho gets a... Oh, my God. He didn't even have to RP. He tried to BKB and zip out of there, and he couldn't in time.
Jesus.
Wow.
A lot of damage.
That was a disgusting amount of damage right there. All right.
And he's hitting for like 400, so.
Up top, though, Palos? Yeah, he's going to be going down here. And now the TP, and it's ace. Oh, Rubik just burns. 40 to 15, a 30K lead, and they're going to go high ground. They've decided. It might be time with a 31K at 28 minutes.
Ace is like, oh, there's a creep wave down here. Someone should really get this. Maybe I should take it.
Guys, I have bots too. It's okay, guys. I can go.
It's actually true.
Well, how about he joins them in the base instead as they hop onto Tino. Quinn gets the last hit there. Another -2 to Celery's 26 permanent stolen intelligence. He's got a big brain. And I think they might close this one out.
They might win, yeah. It's going to be, I don't know, maybe PL this. What does he have? Just Manta Diffusal, almost Axe, but no Axe. Yeah, that's a tough one here.
Who knows?
They definitely covered their bases. Slight chance.
Oh, Harpoon back in. No chance really for Bob. This guy, he's just waving his arms around, getting skewered, pinballed left, right, up, down, north, west, east, south. Palos trying to get back. Two as well. Hey, the relocate save. Oh, Jenks. Oh, that's not good.
The perfect
That is
spell
not
to
good.
have.
Palos tries the big juke. He goes outside of the base, but it actually works again. His jukes have been on point. I got to give him credit. Unfortunately, they're not enough to save him. Ace jumps forward. He's got the AoE damage onto everybody. You know, tries to help out here with the stomp as well as the double edge.
They
but
call it.
That is... Wow.
Man's not even 6 slotted. Come on, Dace. Jeez, he's got that empty item slot here.
Yeah, get a branch in there, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, no kidding. Way better. 38K gold advantage at 29 minutes. The 8-0 and 21 Doom. It's fun. I gotta say.